guys, how have you been? My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, I missed you so much. Like, I know I changed my schedule just a bit, you know, gotta give love to the girl, but I must say, I'm just always so excited when it's time to come and give energy and give back to you guys with just all that I have, right? So, guys, I pray that everybody's well in great spirits. We have great weather, although it's been kind of hot, but I don't know. Like, as of late, it's weird because I have the AC on in my apartment. And when I go outside, it's like, oh, it's hot, but it's just kind of a different kind of air, if that makes any sense. Of course it is, right? Guys, I'm working on waking up early. Ugh. Yes, waking. I'm working on getting up earlier. Again, I did fall, literally to the wayside, for lack of better words, due to the pandemic, due to the stresses, due to life. I literally got off of my regime in terms of, waking up really early. I love to wake up damn near with dawn, by dawn. I just love the quietness and the stilt of, like, not everybody basically still sleep, or not too many people starting their day. You know what I mean? Because you figure the average is about 6 7. That's when, like, things really start to get cracking, people starting to go to work and all this other type of stuff. But I just really been, working on getting back because there's so many things I want to do. And, your girl is best at like around 12 o'clock. So I need to get a move on it, right? And what else is going on? Oh, okay. So, sidebar. So, Benji, he's good. I gave him a bath the other day, but it's always around the time when it's time for his tick and flea medicine. I guess at the end, it's only once a month, and he still has a good, like, let's see, almost 2 weeks left before he's due again, but he starts to itch and his nails are curved. Now, I did cut his nails, but sometimes his hind legs get caught on his fur, on his ear, on the top of his head, right? So he'll sit there in his weird, like, damn near yoga pose position, and then I'll, like, walk up to him, and it's because he's stuck. So anyway, to make a long story short, I heard like a yelp, right? And I looked, and he ran over me, and he was like scared. So I'm looking like, what happened? He was not too far from me. He was laying in his bed while I was preparing to, you know, for this podcast. And I just looked at his like the fur on top of his ear, and it looked like a little knot. And oh my God, guys, I found one of his, like, claws, like, legit full long claw in his hair. So he yanked out one of his claws. So he's quiet. He's okay. He wasn't, and the funny thing, well, not the funny thing, but I had just clipped his nails like maybe like a week and a half ago. I looked at the nail bed, like, in terms of the claw. There was, thank God, there was no blood. It looked like, I don't know, maybe it was gonna come off anyway. I don't know. Sorry to skeeve you guys out if I did, but these are the things that's happening on, behind the scenes. I have to share. So, guys, I'm going to pull a card, but we have to talk about energy first. We got to talk about the Lionsgate. We got to talk about this new moon. This new moon. This new moon, guys. Like, I'm here for it all. So let's talk about the Lionsgate. Now, I personally have never, what can I say? I don't know. I heard, like, last year. I'm not gonna lie. Last year it was like, oh, the Lionsgate, and a matter of fact, it was August 8th. I think it's from August 8th to August 16th, if I'm not mistaken. It could be the 15th, but I know it starts August 8th. It started August 8th this year, and I am so here for it, and here's why. Well, I should say I was here for it, and here's why. Now, the Lionsgate, from what I recall and from what I read, is that it's about releasing all the things that no longer serve you. This is basically like, it's almost like Halloween when the the veil is very thin. This is when you feel you literally are in tune with energy, and it's also a time where it's good to go with the flow. Like if you wasn't going with the flow before, it's a great time to go with the flow and not go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Not push shit. Like don't force it. Like if the person don't want to speak to you, fuck it. You don't speak to them. Like if somebody don't want you in their life, like boo, keep it moving despite of the love in your heart, because unfortunately a lot of times you know these things are really made up for us. And if you're anything like me, I'm working on it. A lot of times, like a damn building damn near gotta fall on my head, so to speak, God forbid. Okay. But I'm just saying, like, I give so much chances because I'm a type of person that once I'm done, I'm fucking done. Like, there is no coming back. There is no, oh, can we talk about it? Boo, I'm done. Like, honestly, like, you would be starting to question, like, if I was really in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's how done I am with you, because I am a person that takes a lot, and that is good and also bad because you deal with a lot of unnecessary things that maybe you could have like released way beforehand. But in a good way is that I don't turn back. Like once I make a decision, once your girl makes a decision, that is it. That is presto. That's it. Anyway, so with this Lionsgate, it just really I really felt change in the air. I still do. Me personally, and I honestly feel like all of us, you know, is going through the same thing. All of us is going through the same thing. We just went through such a traumatic situation where the world was literally shut the fuck down. Like everything, boop, like close your windows, close your door, literally get under the covers because we don't know. We don't know. And yes, now things are starting to open, but there's still no cure. There's still so many questions. There's still so many unanswered questions. And then, with the Black Lives Matters movement, okay, that's a whole nother top piece of energy on top of what was already lingering on us. This 2020 has a lot of shadow. We are literally we were led into the shadow moments, and a lot of people are having literally the dark night of the soul. And for those who does not know what the dark night of the soul is, honey, look it up. This is when you go through deep sorrow, deep transformation, where every point of your life there's like it's popping off, and not in a good way, but it's a situation that has to happen because you are being forced to transform. Literally, you know, I had mine last year. I'm going to keep it real. Last year, last year, I definitely had the dark night of the soul. It was really popping in every area of my life. But it was, when I look back, I was shedding off skin that no longer served me. I had to go through the things that I went through in order to be the person I am today. And that's what pain does. That's what trauma does. It forces you. It forces you to change. It forces you to make decisions. It forces you to pick up and go because where you are no longer it's not fit. It's not a fit. It's like putting on some jeans, right? They were cute. You didn't wear them for a little while, and then you like, oh, I'm going now, boo. I'm going out with my homegirls or my boo, whatever. And then you try to put on those jeans that you took out of the dry cleaners that was in the dry cleaners for a couple of months because you was too damn lazy and cheap to go take them out. I'm just saying, AKA that happened to me years ago. And they don't fit. What? I pay money for these jeans. And if you're like tall like me, I'm 5'8". I spend money on my jeans. I mean, I feel like everybody does, but for me, I'm very critical of like how jeans fit me. I don't even wear jeans like that, but I'm so critical that I'm okay with having one or two good pairs. That's how critical I am. And that means that for me, it's really expensive because the type of brands that I feel look good on me, look good on me is not, I mean, I'm not bragging, but it's not under $100. Okay. I'm not gonna I'm the kind of jeans that I want is not gonna be $100. That's what 120, a buck oh five. That's on a good day. I'm throwing a party if I find jeans that cheap that I love. That's why hence one or two good pairs. Okay. And that is what, just to shed light, trying to put light onto a darker situation. Pretty much, Dark Night of the Soul is basically saying, like, you don't live here in this particular life that you thought that you was going to have. And that's what I feel this whole situation, this 2020 has brought upon us. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And this new moon, if I'm looking at my calendar, it's going to be the 18th. Okay, by the time you listen to this podcast, it probably be either before the 18th or a little after, right? And it's going to be in Leo. OMG. So the new moon is going to be in Leo. We already know Leo is about passion, fire, energy, really with the sun, with in tune with the sun, ruled by the sun. And with the new moon energy, I always like to say to you guys, that's when I love to put intentions out there. This is when I love to manifest. This is when I love to do my little juju woo woo for myself and my spiritual practice, where I take the time and I do my magic. I put things together that I want to manifest in the full moon. Now, I'm not saying you got to do what I do, right? I mean, my personal practice is very sacred to me. I do share a lot with you guys, but there's also a lot of things I don't share because that's between me and goddess energy. That's between me and my spiritual practice. And the same thing goes for you. You don't have to answer for shit. Whatever is going to put you into the zone of allowing you to manifest and into your life, that's what the fuck you do. Like, if you have to, I don't care, find a river and get naked and swim in that bitch and come out a new person, that's what you're gonna have to do. I'm not saying, guys, I'm not saying I'm not saying to do that. But I'm just throwing it out there because this is a time of being extremely creative, because although we are in a mourning state, and yes, in my humble opinion, we are in a mourning state because you don't just get over when somebody passes away. You don't just, like, after a couple of months, oh, I'm good. You're still in a mourning state. You're still, that person's memory still comes to you. Little things will still remind you of that. And March was not too long ago. Guys, March wasn't too long ago when we found ourselves in this epidemic, pandemic, like, seriously. And still going forward, we have to wear masks. We have to people's wearing gloves. I was on a train the other day and they literally stopped the train so they could wipe down the train. The floors are wet. They're wiping down the train, the railings, just trying to keep germs down to a minimum. You can't go into the stores without a mask. The stores are still not open. The other day I went to go pick up my glasses, guys. That's a whole nother subject. Thank God. Shout out to optical, because your girl needed her eyes. So I went to go pick up my new frames with my new prescription, and it was a beautiful day, so I opted to go to get, have a little drink, have a little drinky drink, right? And I tell you, although I had a good time, but it was still different. Yes, in the summertime when the weather is nice, a lot of people usually eat out, but it also used to be where you could eat out or you could come inside the restaurant. Well, boo, now it's no choice. Now you sit, if you want to have a drink, if you want to eat, okay, cute, but you're going to eat outside. And thank God they let you go in the bathroom, but the capacity, like nothing is really open. Nothing is the same. And to me personally, I feel like it's a mind fuck because here it is, you're telling me, "Oh, the world is coming back, everything is coming back together," but yet my life does not resemble the past life that I had, right? And this is why I say that we're in mourning. But the good news is through loss always comes what? Abundance. You got to clear out the room in order to receive back. You got to let go to be able to receive back in your cup. You always hear me say, you got to empty, well, I have said it. You got to empty your cup in order to receive more, right? If your cup is filled, right, with a glass of water, the only thing it's going to do is overflow, right? And yes, honey, we want the overflowing of blessings, but we got to empty that cup so we can receive the blessings that's going to be overflowing, right? So guys, that is what I have to say. Please set your intentions. This new moon in Leo, I mean, honestly, like, I just like if anything, go to the park. Go to the park on a nice sunny day and just close your eyes and sit and bask in that heat. Just let the rays hit you. Yes, be safe, put on your sunscreen, all that have. You guys, you know what I'm saying. But just use the energy. I am very big with using earthly vibes because the earth is alive. The sun is the son of God, the sun. Everything rules with the sun. So this is a very powerful new moon. Personally, I always feel like the new moon is very powerful because this is a new intent for going forward to the full moon, because the full moon is usually when I'm celebrating, I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, I'm seeing all the intentions that I put out, and I'm actually receiving. I'm just chilling and basking in my abundance that I, whether how big and how small, right? So this is the time to really put your intentions out and receive what is already here for you, because I truly believe that when we put our intentions out, it's not like a new thing. It's not like, oh, I'm just now starting to receive. No, every single thing, all the gifts that's in the universe is already here for you guys. You already have it. You are wonderfully and abundantly made. You just have to believe. The more you, and this is why I love my, hence, spiritual practice, because when you practice, you get yourself in a zone of understanding that you are already rich. Guys, I'm going to pull a card for those who want to see. Go on my YouTube channel, Elizabeth Magical Garden. Let's pull. Oh my God. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh my God. I just literally said ace. Okay, this is Ace of Cups is with emotions. I was just talking about the river. Oh, this is such a beautiful card, guys. You better come on over to my YouTube channel so you can see this beautiful card. We have two beautiful doves holding a cup that is overflowing with blessings. Blessings, honey. I just finished telling y'all before I pull this card. Energy does not lie. Guys, I get so excited. Energy just does not lie, guys. Here is proof. Here is proof of everything that I said. Here is confirmation that you are abundantly and spiritually and wonderfully made. Everything that you want is here to be manifested. Guys, I can't even say it more. And I also pulled this card, which is Jupiter. And Jupiter is all about expansion, manifestation, bringing about more of what you already have. Oh my God. And this is a beautiful card too. But guys, this card right here, everything. 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 Guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna leave you with saying this. Take your I was gonna say take your life, but yeah, not take your life, but take your life like the taking the bull of its horn. Be mindful of what you listen to, be mindful of what you eat, be mindful of how you treat yourself. I mean, guys, I'm not perfect. I'm working at it every day. There's winning situations and there's failures too. We are all in the same boat. But if you like that old movie, I think it was a James Bond movie when it says live to die another day. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Live to die another day, which is shut off the old skin, release what no longer serves you. Be mindful that you have the power and the energy to manifest all that is already waiting for you, guys. I love you so much. Be blessed, stay safe, and most importantly, what? Stay alive.